Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Pappy Gorilla. What? Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, Madison Square Garden, ESPN, June the 10th is going down. Listen, Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, everybody know, man. Hey, all through the media, these guys been talking cash, trash. And I'm going to tell you this right here, man. I think this is going to be a good fight. It does have a good backstory. The fight also, man, both these guys are very talented boxers. But I'm going to tell you what's to me that's most intriguing is the heart of both guys. You know, both guys are coming off of lackluster wins. And I'm going to tell you, both of them have been unified champions. Taylor has also been undisputed at 140. And, you know, some people call Teofimo Lopez undisputed. He really wasn't undisputed, technically. But he was unified at 135. I'm not going to get into that. Man, the man held most of those belts. But when he beat Lomachenko was basically the franchise champion. He did not have that WBC title. But he held all the other belts right there at 135. That's what he beat Lomachenko for. And, you know, so, I mean, that's saying a lot. He beat Vasyl Lomachenko, which is a very talented boxer as well. But like I said, he's coming off of Teofimo Lopez is coming off of a lackluster win against Sandor Martin at 140. You know, he was getting his feet wet at 140. He was also down in round number 2 in that particular fight. But the young man, hey, look, all in all, he's 18-1, 13 KOs. He is an orthodox fighter right out of Brooklyn, New York. So this is really in his backyard. So, you know, and Teofimo, his life, his personal life basically is on a roller coaster right now. But if he could stay focused through this, I don't know, man. This could make for a real big fight. Josh Taylor, on the other hand, he does have a couple of attributes that you could say that put him at an advantage. He is 5'10" compared to the 5'8" frame of Teofimo Lopez. He does have an inch in reach at 69.5 inches. He also is a southpaw, you know, so, you know, it just makes for a little more tricky guy for Teofimo Lopez. Although, you know, Lomachenko was a southpaw, but Lomachenko wasn't bigger than Teofimo. So now Teofimo is fighting a bigger guy who is a southpaw, you know, a little longer. And, you know, this could pose for a lot. You know, he's the naturally bigger guy. Josh Taylor is, you know, he's the naturally bigger guy. He's been fighting at 140, I believe, for his whole career pretty much. So Josh Taylor is the bigger guy naturally. But he's come off of a lackluster performance as well. But he won, you know. He got a split decision against Jack Cutterall, you know, who was undefeated, tough guy, good fighter. But, you know, a lot of people say that fight could have went either way. You know that, but at the same time, it is what it is. Josh Taylor is a former undisputed champion of the 140-pound division. Listen, he did beat Jose Ramirez for that undisputed crown. Everybody know about him and Regis Prograis. They unified IBF and WBA. That was in 2019. That was a tough fight as well for Josh Taylor. He did eke it out with a majority decision. And then he fought Jose Ramirez, you know, for undisputed. Jose Ramirez had the other 2 belts. So I mean, all in all, Josh Taylor has seen the best fighters at 140. You know what I'm saying? And Teofimo Lopez has very recently been introduced to 140. So, you know, this is, to me, I mean, you know, that could be the edge for Josh Taylor, but you just can't automatically say that you know, the fight's gonna go to him. Teofimo is a tough guy. He's very fast. Hey man, that young man is he has quick reflexes. He's fast, and you know, if you don't set the pace with this guy, he can run away. He can run over you. But I don't know, man. I just think that it's set up for a real good fight. We've seen some good fights this year. 2023 has been good to us as boxing fans. As y'all all know, we're going to get Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. Next month. So, man, hey, look, 23 has shaped up, you know, really. ESPN, you know, they just put on a real big fight. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know Lomachenko and Devin Haney, you know, the great controversy. But I mean, the thing about it is, man, hey, look, as boxing fans, we are the one winning. You know, we seen a real good fight. To me, it was a real good fight, close fight. Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and you know, you could argue about who won, but really the fans, you know, we the one winning this year, man. You know, we saw Tank, Garcia. Man, look, man, we ain't got nothing really to complain about as boxing fans. You know, all of the Who's Who networks have put on some shows, man. You know, I mean, what can I say? So this is another one that's coming down the pipe. Matter of fact, it's next weekend, man, June the 10th. And so we're entering fight week. You know, it's Sunday evening. For this whole week, man, you know, I expect a lot more trash talk. But all it's doing is setting us up, man, to see a real good fight. May the best man win is all I can say. A lot have been said about Teofimo Lopez in the media, saying, you know, making little comments that were seen as racial. But I mean, hey, look, it is what it is. These guys are promoting themselves. They promoting these fights. And I mean, hey, whatever their perspective is their perspective. You know, I'm just a fan of the sport. I want to see a good fight. So either way, may the best man win. But I think Josh Taylor, he does have the edge on Teofimo Lopez. But that's not to say that Teofimo can't eat the fight out, you know. It's just that, you know, who's going to come with the better game plan, because both guys have heart and both guys are very emotional about it. None of them don't want to lose. Josh Taylor have never lost before. And in Teofimo's mind, he ain't never lost, you know. He feel like he won the Kambosos fight. But I think this is something to prove for both of the guys moving forward. Josh Taylor does want to be undisputed again. He wants an opportunity to fight for his crowns back. You know, I definitely think, and you know, the thing about it is he didn't lose his titles in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? He's still undefeated. But, you know, the politics and everything, and him going back after Cutterall, I think, to me, the big thing about Josh Taylor is he wanted to fight Cutterall again, you know, to prove that he beat him. And that was part of the reason why he started losing those titles, you know, not defending them. And, you know, a little politics, I don't understand how they stripped the man like they did, but whatever happened, that's politics of boxing. And I'm going to tell you this, man, according to who he's already beat, he really is still the man, you know what I'm saying, in the division. Now, Regis Prograis, you know, is like probably in the eyes of a lot of people seen as the top dog. So, I mean, you know, but if you want to look at it, Josh Taylor still, man, nobody has beat him in the ring for his undisputed crown. So I think that he would fight Cutterall again. I believe he'll fight Regis Prograis again if, the politics would allow it. Y'all know Prograis is back over there. Well, he's over there on the zone now. So, I don't know how hard that fight would be to make. But all of these guys got opportunities at 140. That landscape is coming up to be very interesting. We don't know if Devin Haney going up there or not. We still waiting to see what's going to go on with him. I'm going to be honest with you. People talking about him ducking Tank. I don't look at it as a duck. The man been making 135. It's time for him to move up, really. I wouldn't call it a duck. The man done did what he could do there. If I was him, I would still challenge those guys like Tank and Stevenson to come fight him at a catchweight or up at 140, whatever. Because, it would really be a disadvantage for him. A lot of people call him a weight bully, but you can't have it both ways. Either say he a weight bully or let the man move up to 140. You know what I'm saying? Get his feet wet up there. If those guys want to fight him, man, have him come up there or fight him at a catchweight. Because the young man, his physique, his size, he's coming into his grown man body. He can't keep making 135 like that. His frame is not a 135 frame anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him if he move up. That would make the landscape at 140 a lot more interesting. So, this fight though right here is all about Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez. What happens here is very important for the 140-pound landscape, and I can't wait to see it, man. I'm excited about this fight, this is just one of many for 2023. This is Daddy P. Go ahead and slap that like button. Hey, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time it go down. Hey, Slap Happy Gorilla will not disappoint. Y'all rock with your boy. This Daddy P out of there.